80% of the world's energy comes from using fossil fuels, as stated on whitehouse.gov. The use of fossil fuels produces air pollutants, which have contributed to the destruction of polar ice caps, the rise of the sea level, global climate change, and the production of 90% of greenhouse gas emission. Biofuels, however, are energy sources that are either made from living things or the waste product that living things produce. They are renewable resources. Algae specifically has a high energy content, can be harvested monthly, and only needs sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide to grow. Because they are derived from crops, biofuels are virtually unlimited.
I like to think that I do.
So what are they?
What are they? Fossil fuels are like, I don't know what they are. I don't think I do.
I
Shit like carbon and like oil and stuff that like are from like underground like rocks, and like we extract them when we make oil out of them, and natural resource.
And fossil fuels are things such as coal.
Yeah, natural resources would be like biofuels, I guess. Maybe coal. And then fossil fuels would be, I don't know, what we get from the Middle East.
So first of all, we can't run out of fossil fuels because essentially they're endless, but like they're not actually endless.
That was the most ignorant fucking.
No, but we'll never get to the point where they actually run out because humans just like they'll eventually
like.
There would be a lot less cars on the road.
To the point where we can utilize the energy of the sun efficiently enough so that we can extract it and fuel like most of the homes around the globe.
As an alternative to fossil
I
fuels.
know absolutely nothing on that topic.
Algae's like, it's fungus that grows under trees and in water.
I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know that much about it, but I'm sure, I know it's like, kind of like, this bacteria that grows on like coral reefs.
So using algae to produce biofuels for the United States would not require very much land at all. You could do it using the amount of land half the size of Maine. It could be stationed out in the middle of the desert in Arizona, so that land wouldn't be used for anything anyway. And this is opposed to using corn or soybeans for biofuels production, which requires a lot of land, and that land would otherwise be used to produce food for people. So if we're using those crops as biofuel feedstocks, then we're actually taking away from the ability to produce food. Industries that have a lot of stakeholders that are highly invested in, and these industries would be kind of eliminated if algae became the proprietary source of biofuel production. So there's a lot of pushback by these industries to prevent that from happening.
No, I'm not. I wish I did. Wish I knew.
So at Atlanta Algae Club, we facilitate connections between undergraduate and graduate researchers to give undergraduate students the opportunity to have experience in the lab with graduate level research.
While the diminishment of natural resources is an acknowledged global concern, the majority of the population still responds to this problem with inaction. We hope to inspire students to limit their use of energy and fossil fuels by seeking out alternative solutions. Things such as carpooling with friends when going to the movies, rather than traveling in separate cars, or even riding your bike can go a long way. At the University of Illinois, students can get involved in the cause by joining the UIUC Illini Algae Club. Their mission is to promote and advance algae-based technologies that address current environmental, agricultural, and energy concerns. These concerns include greenhouse gas sequestration from conventional power plant sources, wastewater nutrient removal, and biofuel production through lipid extraction. You can visit algae.illinois.edu to learn more. Students can also download the app Kill Your Watts, which will keep track of your energy use over time and develop strategies for energy reduction. It even provides users with customizable graphs and lets them see their carbon footprint. What do you think a world would look like without fossil fuels?
Eu imagino que o mundo sem combustível fóssil vai ser uma confusão, porque hoje em dia todo mundo usa combustível fóssil.